All right, guys. Hello and welcome to the 2023 Generations event walkthroughs. This will be a series of videos that goes over and shows you what the events will look like on the day of. Okay. Now, the first part here that I want to go over is going to actually be the sandbag. So the guys actually showed their bars will start empty and the weights will all be set behind where will be your taped lane area. And for anyone to enter into the pod and begin to put weights on, the sandbag must be picked up. The sandbag can be held in that front bear hug carry area, anywhere above the knee and anywhere below kind of the chest or really clavicle level is fine. You cannot rest it, so you can't like squat. You can't set it onto your legs. You must be standing tall, and you must be wrapping your arms around it to hold it. Guys is going to be a 90-pound sandbag, and the ladies will be a 70-pound sandbag. And you can pass it off, as you'll see these teams doing at any time, to another individual. Now, each individual is going to have 3 attempts, all right? And the bars can go up, they can go down. It doesn't make a difference, all right? But every individual is going to get 3 attempts, and you're going to have 7 minutes to accomplish this, okay? If at any point that sandbag is dropped or that sandbag is lost or that sandbag hits the ground in any way or falls out of a bear hug carry, let's say you mess up a transition, it falls down below the knees, somebody has to pick it up, you will lose 1 attempt from your team. And so typically that will be the 3rd athlete lifting who will lose that attempt. So you guys can kind of navigate that and play with it. There's a lot of strategy involved, we found, once you kind of get into it. But as you can see from here, 1 person does have to be holding the bag, and that means the other 2 people can be lifting and can be adding weights at those times. So any clean is going to work. So you can power clean, you can squat clean, you can deadlift it and hit a hang clean if you need to do that. And then go back and work on your clean mechanics. And then any shouldered overhead will work. So you can strict press, push jerk, or split jerk, or squat jerk. Any of those are going to be acceptable to get the barbell from the ground to the shoulder and from the shoulder to overhead for a max weight. Your team's total for this is going to be real simple. It's just going to be total combined weight across all 3 athletes. And that will be event 1. You guys can finish out watching. I'm going to continue to show these events through to their kind of entirety. And I think on this one, we just showed until the guys finished all of their lifts. Thanks. All right, guys, we are here with event 2, and we're going to be going through this kind of athlete by athlete. So focusing on the first athlete first, the first athlete is going to do 20 calories for guys, 13 calories for ladies, followed by 15 hang power cleans. Our first weight is 95 for guys, 50 pounds for women. Then they're going to move forward and do 6 up downs, followed by 8 knee tucks. So we're going to show Maria doing those here in a second. If we complete that inside of 4 minutes, we'll return to the Echo Bike. And your total score is going to be reps completed plus however many Echo Bike calories you get, if you get any. Not everybody's going to make it back to the Echo Bike, and that's fine. But if you do make it back to the Echo Bike, all of those reps will count. Now, the second athlete is going to have an increase in weight, and they're going to have less up downs or knee tucks, or they can substitute one rope climb for that. So maybe a greater possibility for more Echo Bike calories. Then the third athlete is going to see even more increase in weight, and then they're going to have to do 2 rope climbs with no up down option. So let's see Maria doing our up downs. You're going to start hands fully extended. We'll have a taped area you have to be touching, and you have to get all the way back to that taped area, and then all the way back down. You have to lay flat down, and then all the way back up, and then same thing, all the way down, all the way back up. Let's say that was her 6th one. She's going to go into the hanging knee tucks. All right, and you're just going to go through 3 of those. Your feet can tap. You just must touch those knees to the elbows or get your knees above the hip crease. So kind of looking for a standard there of trying to get your knees as high as you can. If you get your knee crease past parallel, we will count that. But obviously in a recreational division, we want to see you guys get those knees as high as possible. So that is going to be our first athlete through. We see Caleb and Keith have completed that work, so they are making their way back. And then now if we kind of skip forward, you guys can watch through. This is actually, we were testing the competitive division, but if you guys are watching this, you can watch for the third athlete. This is what this will look like. It'll be 20 calories, 13 calories, 15 hang power cleans. And then there you guys are going to have to do 2 rope climbs. You're going to see us do more than that, but 2 rope climbs for that third athlete. And then you guys are going to be able to go back to your bike if you have time left in that 4 minutes and go for max calories to count towards your team's point total. Thanks, guys. All right, guys, looking at event 3 now, we are going to be going outside to the turf. We are starting with a 250-meter shuttle run. It's going to have one extra leg from what you guys are going to see here. So it's basically going to be like 1/3 and back, 2/3 and back, full length and back. It'll be about 250 meters. And then we are going to be doing our dumbbell snatches, followed by a partner wheelbarrow down and back. You'll have 4 rounds to complete there. So the first round of dumbbell snatch is going to be the lightest weights, and it's going to be 24 reps, and then it's going to scale up in weight and down in reps. Okay, so the first round will be shuttle run, 24 snatches, wheelbarrow, and then shuttle run, 22 snatches, wheelbarrow, shuttle run, 20 snatches, wheelbarrow, shuttle run, 18 snatches, wheelbarrow. And if you complete all of that in under 10 minutes, you can do as many dumbbell box step-ups with your heaviest dumbbell, just holding one of them any way you want in the remaining time of 10 minutes. Okay, so we just see them getting done with the shuttle run, and they're going through their dumbbell snatches. Dumbbell power snatches are going to work. If you guys really want to split snatch it, you're more than welcome to. Any one partner can be working at a time. The other 2 partners are going to be in a box, so they're going to be resting directly behind on that sidewalk there. And then a little bit into the parking lot, that's going to be your tag zone. So you do have to tag the next athlete and tag anytime that you want to change out any partners. Okay. So we're going to see them here. They're going to be wrapping up their dumbbell snatches, and then we can kind of catch up, and we're going to see them go into their partner wheelbarrow. So one partner is going to be holding, other partner is going to be up, and your guys' ones are going to be a good amount longer than this. You're going to basically go the full length of the turf. You're going to come down. You guys can switch partners here. You see the ladies are smart. They switch partners. The guys were slow. They tried to stay on the same partners. And then you'll continue on all the way back. And then once you complete that, you guys can tag again, or a partner can take off on the run. Okay. So we'll see ladies tag, and then Jen's going to take off on the run. Guys, we're catching up. They are now on the second round. So they're going through the 22 dumbbell snatches. And then if you guys do complete all of that work in under 10 minutes, then you're going to have guys a 20-inch box and ladies a 16-inch box back behind you in the parking lot. And you guys are going to take that heaviest dumbbell, which for the guys is 50 pounds, for the ladies is 35. And you're going to complete as many dumbbell box step-ups as you can until the 10-minute mark hits. Thanks, guys. All right, guys, what's going on? We are here with event 4. We are going to be going through a 40-30-20 chipper with all 3 athletes working together. This is what your pod will look like. It'll be barbell and then a box and then your pull-up bar and jumping pull-up bar station. Obviously, these will all be taped off and obvious when you get there on the day of competition. Now, we're going to start off with 40 thrusters at 75 pounds for the guys, 55 pounds for the ladies, and one athlete must be hanging at all times for the barbell to be moving. So that's going to be our stipulation for both the thrusters and the box jumps. There must be one athlete hanging for the barbell or the box jumps to be getting completed. So we're going to finish through our set of 40 here, and then we are going to get into our synchro knee tucks. And the big thing with the synchro knee tucks, guys, is I want you to try to make it obvious. We want to get the knees really past the belly button is going to be our standard for this. And so that's going to make it clear and obvious that you guys are completing the standard of the knee raise, and then you are going to be synchroed with your other teammate. The third athlete at that time can be resting, and you guys can just kind of filter your way through. So we are wrapping up. Ladies are wrapping up their thrusters. This is our first 40 set, and now we're going to go into our synchro knee tucks. So this is what they should look like. Nice and high. You can see Jen leaves absolutely no doubt that she's meeting the standard. And then once we're completed with those, one athlete will continue to hang, and then we're on to the box jumps. Guys, you're going to do 20 inches. Ladies, you're going to do 16. And we're going to go through 40 of those, and then 40 of our jumping pull-ups. And then 30, 30, 30, 30, 20, 20, 20, 20. And that will be it. We'll have a 12-minute time cap on this event. During the jumping pull-ups, only one athlete will be working. So we'll kind of fast forward through the box jumps here and then get to the jumping pull-ups. We are going to show the ladies standard. The guys standard is going to be a little bit different. You guys are going to have a box underneath the higher pull-up bars. Ladies, you're going to have the jumping pull-up bars set to the highest level, and you must achieve lockout with your elbows and shoulders at the bottom of each rep. So watch Lindsay, she's going to squat down, must hit lockout, and then must get that chin over the bar. And again, only one athlete working there. Then we're back to the thrusters. One person is going to be hanging, and we'll continue on this trajectory all the way through. Thanks, guys. All right, guys, last and final event, our finale for the event here. It is going to be 20 and 14 cals on the Concept 2 bike. Now, Caleb's going to show an overhead walking lunge here. We are not going to require an overhead walking lunge. You can hold a goblet for your walking lunges as well. If you guys want to hold it overhead, you're welcome to. Otherwise, it's going to be a goblet walking lunge all the way down. And then you are going to do a sled push about 200 to 250 feet. So this is going to be exactly how it'll look, minus how the dumbbell is held. You're going to go through the line. The judge will give you the okay. Then you're going to walk over or run over to the sled, where you will have your heaviest dumbbell from the previous event sitting on the sled for you. And you're going to go all the way down. You will have to move the handles manually to the other side and then push back. So our weights are listed up above here. It really is the same dumbbell weights we're going to be using for the event prior. You're going to be doing the 3, and then same thing. The first athlete's going to take the lightest weight. The second athlete's going to take the second heaviest weight, and then the third athlete's going to take the third heaviest weight. So that is the way we're going to run through this. This is your finale. It is 7 minutes. The next athlete can begin on the C2 bike once the sled push has begun. All right, so that is going to be our starter on the Congo Line style. Go all the way through until the third person's finished or the 7-minute time cap is hit. So this is a 4 time, or if you don't get it completed in the 7 minutes, a 4 repetition workout. Thanks, guys.